Ferg, when you look around here, what do you think?
Just fills me with a huge amount of pride. You know, I've got a massive amount of faith and belief in community football clubs and what they can do. I've been a fan of this club for as long as I can remember, and I've seen the evolution through the good times and the bad times. And we're just going through a real period of optimism. I think, you know, we've got a strategy behind us. We've got investment. We've got somebody who owns the club that really cares. And I think the whole atmosphere around the club has changed, and that's just absolutely... Everyone around here cares about this place for different reasons. It's absolutely amazing just to feel that positivity, and it's been replicated on the pitch. So, you know, there's a lot of community football clubs at the moment that are struggling. We're on the other end of the spectrum, and it's absolutely brilliant to see.
And it's a real family thing, isn't it? Because your kids come here, and it was your dad who introduced you to this.
Exactly that, and it's probably a very well-worn way to get into football that my dad brought me here when I was a kid. I can actually see where he took me for the first time, the terracing, and that kind of started a love affair for the club. My dad was a massive football fan, loved sport. He was well known locally, and a lot of his friends came, and he was able to bring me to this ground over the course of 30 years, and we had fantastic times in the stadium, but also having great away days to grounds. He used to bring a thermos flask and pass me a cup of coffee as I was driving along to the driver's seat, and we used to talk about the game and laugh. Actually, there was a kind of gallows humour about it as well, in terms of just how laughable sometimes the game is, and the pitfalls and when it goes wrong, and being able to laugh. But just our time spent together was amazing, absolutely brilliant. And fortunately, my dad died about 18 months ago, but this is the thing that really kept him going towards the end of his life. And he was able to also introduce my kids and my sister and brother's children as well to Ayr United. So that's what it matters. That's why these clubs are here. So
some of your best memories will involve this place?
Absolutely.
And away days as well?
Away days as well. And I remember when we get promoted at Airdrie's ground, being there with my dad and us jumping up and down and hugging each other. And I remember walking out to the car and just really being in a state of disbelief that we'd done it. I remember being away to St Johnstone, a cup game, and I was jumping up and down so much that I actually took cramp and was lying at my dad's feet, and I was convinced I'd had a heart attack. So that kept us laughing all the way home. And I've got great photographs of the last time we went up, just in the back row there, of the two of us with our arms around each other. Just absolutely loving the moment, and you know, those memories live on. And you know, as I say, my son and my two nephews now come and they sit in my dad's seat, so the legacy lives on. And again, that's, you know, you can't buy that, you can't replicate. That's the power of community football clubs, and that's why, you know, we're having a conversation about getting turned off slightly by the glamour of Premier League in England, you know, where it's kind of almost like a tourist exercise. This is about real people and real relationships, and why football matters. Long may it continue.
And do you see progress?
Huge progress. I mean, as I say, sustainability is important. You know, horrendous news overnight about Dumbarton, the trouble that Inverness is in. You know, I think these kind of clubs bring a huge amount of community benefit. It's important they exist, and it's important they run well, and we're lucky we've got somebody that cares, and you just have to look about to see the differences made. And we're not just planning for next season, we're planning 5-10 years in the future, and that's where you need to be. Having that level of professionalism coupled with the passion of the fans, it's the perfect combination.
Are you excited?
I'm always excited. I mean, I do this, I was telling you earlier, this is my escapism. You know, I look forward to it. I sometimes struggle to sleep, and this is a pathetic admission, but I sometimes struggle to sleep on a Friday night, because I run a big kids team on a Saturday morning, and then I'm straight down the road for this, and that's me, got my fix. And I love it. I love the ups and downs. I love the emotion. Every time a goal goes in, it's almost like it's the first time it ever happened. You know, and I love the talking points, and the humour is the main thing. You know, you've got to be able to laugh at yourself when you support a team like this. But it's all those things combined make Saturday my favourite day of the week, and I'll be doing it for as long as I'm around.
Yeah, keep on loving it. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.